Alright guys, so real quick video, I'm going to try to talk it out real quick. So I'm being joined by Steph77, and we are attacking Borg, and I mean cubes, not these mega cubes. Alright, I'm going to show you what this looks like. It's kind of reminiscent of that big sphincter thing that we fought with the worms. However, these particular armadas are epics, and I do not have what it takes to do epics at all, basically. But that's what that looks like. We are here in 25 Borg space, way up here north, and we are going to fight one that has been injured already. I did 3 test runs already with my Pike, Maru, and Tilan crew, and I won 3 Borgs that were injured. Now, this one is injured too. I just want to get it out of the way because Steph is going to be helping me with this. Hey Steph, how you doing? Or Steph, is it Steve? I wonder. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Steph. So, here we are. We're about to attack this. I have on board my crew of, geez, I can't remember the numbers. I know that this one here is like 6 of 10. This one's 5 of 10, and this one I think is. I'm not even gonna guess. She's like 4 of 10 or something like that, if I remember right. However, he helps fight the Armadas. She builds up the strength of the crew, and she makes the drop more than it normally would. So I have my Vidar, and of course Steph is there in his envoy. He used Cadet Scotty so that he could reach all the way up here. And of course, he said that he got during one of the attacks, he got 9 nanoprobes. So when you tap these and you tap this skeletal guy here, you get a sense of how many nanoprobes you're going to get, and then of course any kind of bonus. And I'm not sure if I get a bonus with using the Vidar. It's just that, like the other specialty ships, the Vidar is built for killing anything Borg. Excuse me. Just as the Stella is for Eclipse and the Franklin is for Swarm, Vidar is for Borg. However, I can't push this enough. Vidar is such a cash camel. It is so nice to have one. When you go in your refinery and you go into Borg Tech, you have all this. Oh, I gotta claim this real quick. Let me go ahead and get those so I don't forget. You get coins. You get stuff to build up your Borg crew. You get this piggy, what I call the Ferengi Borg. You can get credits for each of your factions, so that you can use those to spend on stuff. And of course, I'm trying to build up my double lock, my Federation first, and then I'll do Romulan or Klingon next. I'll probably just go down the line here. There's just so much that you can do with that Vidar. I can't stress it enough. I'm going to make a video pretty soon. Let's see, I got a minute to talk about this. I'm going to make a video pretty soon on what to do with the Stella and why it's a good idea probably to get a second Stella, which I just got the blueprints today for that. As you can see, I have the blueprints already for the sarcophagus. And working on getting blueprints for others. I do have a second Franklin set here that I'm probably not going to build. If I do, I'm just going to scrap it right away and then scrap whatever I make out of that. So, let's see here. The sarcophagus. You'll need that when we start doing territories. I went ahead and got one, but I'm not going to build it until then, because to tier it up you need stuff from the territories. So I'll be making a video about that when the time comes. But the Stella. Okay, so here we go. Oops, no. I almost left that circle. Get in there. Alright. Got back just in time. Alright, let's see the damage. Okay, so I beat it pretty easy. I have enough hull here to try a full one. This is now my 4th. I'm about to start my 5th, but I did a 3 beforehand that were kind of wounded already, and now I'm going to do a fully functional Death Star. You want this, don't you? Take it, strike me down. Fulfill your destiny. I went to a dark place there. I channeled what's his nuts. Alright, so I got some inert nanoprobes. Now, the inert nanoprobes. Again, let me show you what those are for. I'll come over here to refinery again. We're going to go to Borg. Alright, so as you see here, inert nanoprobes, they are used to make charge nanoprobes and active nanoprobes. Charge nanoprobes are used for a couple of things. One, to tear up your Vidar. Okay, now the higher you tear it up, the more you're going to need, okay, to do stuff here. Alright, so it just goes with it. The higher you are, the more you're going to need. As you see here again, Charge Nanoprobes will get you some of these independent credits, some Federation, Klingon, and Romulan credits, and of course points, reputation points. Right now I'm just using them for reputation points, and I'm trying to save up so I can tear up my Vidar again. I just need to get my warp engines tiered up, and then I'll be, I think, a tier 8. Yeah, I believe. So, no, a 7. A tier 7. So, let's see. There is something that I wanted to show you that's kind of a hidden feature. Over here, where you get your time chest down here, you'll notice, let me go back to that. This little bottom row here, go all the way to territory. When you hit territory, you find this little unpack thing that you can get, power steel, if you need it, but you'll have to turn in all the isogen that you mined. Alright, and you get a chance at one of these amounts of power steel. The same goes for tritanium and, of course, dilithium. So, it's just a little place to spend your extra isogen. And, of course, there's never really any extra isogen as long as you're doing the researches. You'll keep on needing it, but when the time comes, you'll be able to spend that on there. And as you can see down here on these bottom 3 rows, I'm mining some isogen right now because it's part of my event. Let me see, ticketed event, and it's this one right here. I do this one because I can, okay, because it's an easy one. I don't have what it takes right now to do leveling up my Borg crew, because all my Borg crew are as leveled as I can get them right now, and they're not eligible for any kind of promotion right now or upgrades or anything, so I have to kind of stick to where it's at and do the next best thing, which is mining for isogen. Check my prizes real quick, see what I got out of this. I have 300. That is twice as much as I would have got without that particular crew, without that captain. And then, of course, I got a mega prize and another 176 right there. And that's part of the 300. Okay, that's fine. That's probably the bonus, I suppose. Okay, so we have 1:24 left before I take on this. I don't think Steph will be back in time. You might see him poke his ship in here if he gets back in time. I don't know how far out he is. There he is. All right, so he's showing up right at the nick of time. Good job, buddy. All right, with a minute to spare. When I get into detail about the Stella, some of you may understand already and some of you may not know that you do have to scrap it. It is basically mandatory. So I got a second Stella that I'm about to build so that I can scrap the one that I have. When you scrap them, you will get things to do particles to do research. The more you research, the stronger your ship gets. Right now, my ship can kill these uncommon Armadas by itself, and so therefore I get uncommon uranium. When I start killing rares Armadas, I'll be able to get the rare uranium, and then of course up to epic. All right, and then that way I can max out that Stella. And while it's scrapping, I can use my second Stella to gain what I need to gain. So here we are, the last 5 seconds. Again, a full-powered Armada. Let's see how much damage my ship can do to it. My hull does have a little damage to it, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. difference. Okay, so my hull went down almost halfway, and we defeated that. I'm going to give Steph a little time to repair if he wants to come back and see what my prizes are. Alright, so nano probes. I am up to 553, which is a pretty good count. And I am satisfied with that. Okay, I am getting more stuff out of these, and they're relatively easy. And there's his ship repair. So I'm going to go ahead and start another one. And it seems like these have the same 189. The same idea as those probes do, 136. Yeah, they have the same thing. So each one is going to hold a different amount. So actually, I should be aiming, now that I know that I can kill them by myself. And, of course, with the help of Steph. 9191. Okay, so that's a keeper there. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the one that has the most prize to it. 170. So far, 191 is the highest. And that will probably be about the highest that I'm going to see. 152. Can I go higher than 191? Okay, well, while I'm doing this, y'all have a good night, and I shall see you again with another video about the Stella. So take care and good luck.